Hi ladies, I'm Natalia and welcome back to Fit Rebel. Being a hardworking woman in today's world is a challenge in itself, but add to that the other many aspects in our lives and it soon becomes quickly very overwhelming. So it's not a surprise that just the thought of adding fitness into our life and actually being regular about it seems like a really impossible task. Yet adding fitness into our lives is actually extremely beneficial in many ways. In fact, it'll help you become even more productive. Yeah, you heard me right, ladies. Incorporate fitness into your life and you will change your body to your liking, of course, but you will also change the way you see yourself, and most importantly, you will build a strong mind in a confident body. And nobody can stop a confident woman from achieving what she wants. There are many ways we can make this happen, so let's look at ways in which you're sure that you're doing it in a way that's in line with your personal goals and objectives, and of course in a way that's very efficient, in a way that's going to save time in your already busy life. Remember to follow me on Instagram for some cool motivation and workout tips, and like me on Facebook to stay up to date with everything that's going on with Fit Rebel. We've got some super exciting news coming up soon, so stay tuned for that. Okay, let's get started. The first thing we're going to look at is how to define your goals. Now, first of all, your goals need to be measurable. You and I both know that working on a project where you're not getting any merit for your progress, or where you're not seeing your progress yourself, can be extremely discouraging and also really difficult to know whether you're heading in the right direction or not, and very difficult to make all the right decisions. The same goes with fitness. You need to make sure that your progress is measurable in order to make sure that you're going in a clear direction and make decisions accordingly. Your goals also need to be achievable. Along the same lines, working on a project that you know is impossible and unachievable is extremely discouraging, and it won't make for the most enjoyable nor productive of times. The same goes for fitness. Be realistic with your goals. Know that with progress, there's a lot of time and persistence that goes along with it, and you will inevitably face setbacks. So keep that in mind when you outline your goals. Us ambitious women think we can achieve everything, but we have to remember that we have constraints and time limits. And finally, your goals need to be in line with what you really want. Every hardworking woman knows that there is nothing more productive or efficient than working for things that you truly believe in, that are in your own benefits and your own interest, and certainly knowing why you're doing what you're doing. The same goes for your fitness goals. Try to separate yourself from what society says you should be and focus on what would truly make you happy. What do you really want? If you figure that out and get that right, your chances of actually achieving your goals will just about triple. The second point we're going to look at is to set yourself up for success. Show up at the gym without knowing what you're doing is a recipe for significant time wasting, for inefficient workouts, and even injuries. Not to mention some really embarrassing moments that you'll probably go through. Like any job interview, you're going to want to show up prepared. So let's look at how you can optimize your time at the gym to make sure your time is well invested. When you're preparing for your gym sessions, make sure you go over the theory. Without going through the basic theory, you may show up at the gym and follow some false assumptions about weight training and fitness that will lead you to have inefficient workouts and cause avoidable injuries. There are many resources that are available to you online, such as YouTube tutorials, blog articles, fitness plans, many things that you can look at and read beforehand in order to really make the most out of your gym sessions. But if you're watching this, you're probably off to a good start. Also, when you're planning your workouts, make sure to optimize your sessions. When you're planning your gym sessions, make sure to optimize them the same way you would optimize a works week. If you can't make it to the gym 5 or 6 times a week, it is very possible to get significant results by going in less times if you make sure your workouts are extremely efficient. So definitely look up some tips for that. There could be HIIT workouts, supersets, circuits. There are many options that you can apply to your gym sessions. I will be posting some very efficient and quick workouts that you can apply very soon, so stay tuned for that. Also, make sure to research exercises and form. If you don't have much time at the gym, make sure your exercises are well chosen. There are some exercises that are excellent to focus on certain parts of the body, and there are also compound exercises that work several parts of the body, so if you're trying to save time, those are excellent. Examples of these include squats, deadlift, bench press. Also, make sure you're following a good diet. No time to cook, you say? Well, that should not be getting in the way of you following a healthy diet. There are many ways to eat healthy and not spend tons of time in the kitchen preparing your meals. It's super important to follow a balanced diet because otherwise all of your efforts in the gym will simply go to waste. If you want to check out a quick fitness prep meal that I showed a couple of weeks ago, it is linked on the screen now. And finally, do your research on habits that you can implement in your life. Every hard-working lady knows that to achieve discipline and productivity, you need to install some habits into your life. And fitness is no different. Find some habits that you can incorporate in your life that will allow you to stick to your fitness routines even when motivation gets low. And the final point we're going to look at is to make your gym count. The only thing left to do now, ladies, is hit the gym. No more excuses. Make sure your gym sessions are filled with intensity. If you can't go to the gym many times a week, you need to make sure that when you do go, it is really worth it, that you're giving it your all, you're pushing for every last rep, and you choose your exercises wisely. You can never walk out of the gym feeling as if it were easy. Make sure you're also consistent with your habits and your training sessions. You will inevitably have unexpected things come up in your life that will maybe interrupt your gym habits and gym sessions, and that's okay. But it needs to remain exceptional. You need to allocate the importance of these gym habits and gym sessions the same way you would an appointment, for example, a doctor's appointment or an interview. It has to be the same level of importance in your life. And finally, be focused. In the short term, this is not the time to be checking your work emails, to be on social media, to be distracted. Be present. Take full advantage of every second that you have at the gym. And in the long term, remain focused on your long-term objectives. Everything that you do should be a step towards those objectives. Otherwise, you are very likely wasting your time. I wrote a full article on the importance of focus, so if some of you want to read more about this, it is linked in the description below. Okay, ladies, it's time to fit your workouts in your busy schedule. It's time to buy yourself a cute gym outfit. It's time to make sure you have all the right gym gear to really maximize your gym sessions, because there's nothing an ambitious woman cannot achieve. For those of you looking to learn more about motivation and discipline, check out this video over here. And for those of you who want to learn about some bad habits that are clearly wasting your time at the gym, check out this one over here. Remember to subscribe for a genuine approach to fitness and self-love. Thanks for watching. Stay dedicated and stay strong, ladies.